Good morning. This will take a little practice. Falling over my garbage. There we go. I'm short, but that's okay. Anyway, I thought I would remind everyone that has our quick cooker that it is also a slow cooker. So I am going to make chicken and noodles for supper tonight, and we're not in any hurry since we're all stuck at home. So I have already put the chicken in there. It is frozen, no big deal. My recipe also calls for a couple ribs of celery, which I chopped up with our 5-inch Santoku knife. Then it calls for an onion, and this is my favorite knife. They're guaranteed for life. I use mine probably every day, probably several times a day. In all honesty, we have 2 of them. So if one hasn't gotten washed yet, I'm still good to fix the next meal. So I'm just gonna chop this onion up. You will see how slick that is with the Santoku. It has the little notches on the side so that when you're cutting through, your food doesn't get stuck on it. So I hope everybody is enjoying their time off, not getting too stressed. At our house, I've been doing some fun cooking, a few different things than normal. Since the guys can't go out to eat, they're stuck eating whatever I fix. This is an old favorite of ours, and I just thought I'd make it for supper for tonight. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to get it started. I'll post the recipe, and then later on, I'll take a picture of when it's done. And very possibly you have all of these ingredients already in your house. We love carrots at our house, and I buy the little baby carrots. They're already cleaned, ready to go. And I am going to throw in 2/3 of the bag. This recipe is not for the faint of heart. It also includes a whole stick of butter. That's probably why we like it so much. But we're gonna cook it on slow cook for 4 hours, and then I will add the Reams noodles. We love these at our house. But you don't want to put those in when you're making the chicken, because they'd be glue by the time you wanted to eat it. Hopefully you all have our can opener. Yes, mine is blue. That's what happens when you've been in for a while. You get to get the different colors. So you're going to set it on top of your can with the edge of the can between the 2 gears. Set it down, twist clockwise. And then it'll give a little, that means it's done. You go backwards, counterclockwise, and the lid comes right off. You're going to dump that on top of your chicken and everything else. You always want to remember, even if it has a tab that you can use our can opener on it. In fact, you are better off if you do, because I was teaching a freezer meal and one of the guys there pulled the tab, and then his son took him to the hospital for 6 stitches. So please use our can opener, and that way you won't have anything sharp. Now, I don't add any salt and pepper. My family does enough of that when they eat it. And I feel like there's enough salt in Campbell's soups that it really doesn't need any more. Then last, we're gonna pour 32 ounces of chicken stock. I had a couple open boxes in the fridge, so I had to measure it out. Otherwise, I would have just thrown a whole box in. We also have a glass lid now for the quick cooker, so that when you use it as a slow cooker, you don't have to put the regular lid on it. You can just put this on here. That way you can see how it's doing, see how it's bubbling, and it's easier to check it, 4 or 6 hours down when you want to make sure it's done. When you use it as a quick cooker, you're going to twist this knob not quite that much to where it says slow cooker. Okay, so it only says 4 hours. Well, I would like to add 2 more hours to that. So push the time button and the plus. It'll go up 30 minutes at a time. Now, all you do is press start, and your quick cooker is now a slow cooker. And what's nice about it is if I'm not here when the 6 hours is up, which I will be today, but if I wasn't, then it would just go on keep warm. It wouldn't keep cooking, it would slow down and just keep it warm. Well, I hope all of you have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.